In this video we shall review a defect report sample, even several samples. And we shall start with the classical approach with a document. Here are several examples. I'll scroll them down slowly for you to be able to pause the video and read those examples, in case you do not have the document. So here is the sample 1 of some defect report. Here is the sample 2. Here is the sample 3. And here is the last sample. We shall work with it a little bit more. First of all, let's scan through fields to remember what's there. The ID is some unique value that allows us to distinguish several defect reports. The summary contains the information on what has happened, when has it happened, and under what circumstances has it happened. The description field contains a more detailed description of the defect, and it also contains the expected result, the actual result, and the link to the requirement this defect violates. Steps to reproduce contain those steps, those actions we should repeat in order to see the defect. And here is another short description of the defect. So the defect is described in summary, in description, and often here under the steps to reproduce. The reproducibility field shows us if the defect appears each time we execute steps to reproduce. So as we see, yes, it appears every time. The severity field shows us how dangerous the defect is. And we see it's critical, it's rather dangerous. The priority field shows us how quick shall we fix the defect. So normal means nothing special about this defect. The symptom field shows us additional information on what is this defect about. Here we see system crash. We see that there is no workaround, so no matter what we do, we are facing the defect. Here we see some comments that maybe something is broken in one mechanism or another, and here we see no attachments for this defect. If we use more modern approach and some tool like Jira, here at the top we see the summary of the defect, and then we also see the severity, the priority. We see the description here with the expected and actual results, with the link to the requirement. We see steps to reproduce. We even see some comments here. So, like it was said several times during our training, it doesn't matter what tool do you use. You see this in Jira, you may see the same in classical Word file. It absolutely doesn't matter. The main idea is for you to understand how to write those texts. And then you may write such texts inside a Word document or inside Jira or inside any other tool you like. Once you know what to write, it doesn't matter where do you write it. And by the way, that's just the taste for your attentiveness. Did you notice that the severity here for this defect was set to major, but here it was set to critical? That's just a test for your attentiveness. And let's look at Jira one more time. Here is how defect reports usually look like.